Hi everyone, and welcome back to a new video on my YouTube channel. So today I was thinking, what should I post? And if you knew my old channel, you would have known that I've been known for making vision boards every single year. I've been posting vision board videos every single year for 3 years in a row. Actually, let me show you the vision boards. Hold on. This is the one from 2023. This is the one from 2024, which is much more complete. And then let me show you the one from 2025, because that one, it looks bomb. I have the 2025 one in my room. So here we have my 2025 vision board, which I get to look at every single day. So I was thinking about, why am I not making one specific vision board just for that? So I decided that this is gonna be my first video on my EVA-Lution part of my channel. That section of my channel is actually so exciting because you're gonna get all the videos where I focus mainly on singing, acting, dancing, and all those like projects that I have going on. I just decided that it would be such a great and fun idea for you to actually get to know my goals better, and for me to be able to focus my energy and manifest things way easier into my life. And so with this said, I'm gonna look for the pictures, and I'm gonna be right back to show you how I make my artist vision board. I have the pictures. I just went and got these printed out 2 hours ago. So we're having a little issue over here. I got 6 pages of pictures. However, this is way too big. So I was wondering if I should make like a full collage filled with pictures and then cut out what's left empty, or I could do it by sections. There are pictures that definitely go together. The ones that are like my dream collaboration, my dream brands to work with, affirmation, guitar pictures, studio pictures, stuff like that. So I think I can definitely divide it by sections. That's gonna be the way to go. And as for now, I'm just gonna cut everything out. It's not a lot. And with that said, see you guys as soon as I get this done. Okay, so as you can see, all the pictures are cut out and everything is separated by sections. So hopefully that will make the actual making of like the collage kind of thing easier for me. Now I'm just gonna go on and I'm gonna grab the glue, I'm gonna grab the big ass paper that's sitting there and we're gonna get started with it. Okay, so I was gonna do it on my bed, but like I feel like I need a hard surface for this to actually work out. I don't know where to start because there's like a lot. I'm gonna start with something easy. I'm gonna start with my dream collaboration. So I'm gonna explain everything that I put on here once it is fully done. But for now, I want to talk a little bit about how I actually manifest things into reality. I think aside from like the typical affirm and believe and whatever, I've realized over the course of time, because I've been really into manifesting since 2021 and I've had my ups and downs with it, and I think I've learned a lot over the past couple of years. And probably the main thing that I've learned was that it's not so much about believing but becoming. So for example, let's say you want to be an influencer. It's very good that you're affirming that you are going to be like a famous influencer, that you are already a famous influencer and you have millions of followers. But here's the thing, if you're not putting in the work and you're not posting, how do you expect that to happen? I've struggled with this a lot. I've been knowing that I want to be an artist since forever. Have I ever worked on it, like actually put in the work? How can I expect to achieve everything that I want without becoming the person who has that? I don't know if that's making sense for you guys, but what I'm trying to say is whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever it might be, the key to get anything that you want in life is becoming the person that already has that. As soon as you put in the work, trust me, you're gonna start seeing stuff moving way quicker than you probably expected. I remember there was a time where I just, as I said, for years and years and years on end, I kept saying that I want to be an artist. Everyone knows this about me. All my classmates could tell you this about me, that I've always been very open with this. I never did anything about it. And it's okay to wish for stuff. It's very beneficial in my opinion to speak it into existence. But as long as you're not becoming the person who has that, nothing's gonna change. So whatever it is that you want to manifest, genuinely start acting like you have it. So for example, hold on. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna put the guitar and the piano pictures together. This is not the piano pictures. Basically, where is the, oh, here it is. Oh God, I'm doing fucking Pilates right now. Basically, what I was saying, I don't know what I was saying, but going back to the topic that I was talking about, doing vision boards, in my opinion, is extremely helpful because genuinely, the stuff that I've been putting on my vision boards has been coming true and in ways that I would have never expected, honestly. And I feel like having this and seeing it every single day, that's gonna be really good, honestly. Oh, I know what I wanted to say before. Yesterday, I filmed my Like Jenny challenge, a little bit late, it's okay. And the thing is, yesterday, I kid you not, was the first day of my period and I had the worst headache for the whole afternoon. Did that mean that I didn't do what I promised myself that I would do? No. If I want to be an artist, this is what I like to, this is my way of thinking. If I was already that artist that I'm becoming, I'm not gonna say I'm trying to become the artist that I'm becoming, what would I do? So would I just sit down? I mean, if I was dying in like terrible pain, yes, I would sit down, I would rest, but I wasn't dying, I was pretty much fine. So I pushed through everything and I practiced for, I think around 4 hours, and then I got ready and I filmed for an hour straight. I did over 30 takes because I kept like not being satisfied with what I was doing. I was like, why is my arm like flopping here? Why is my facial expression like that in this part? And I just kept redoing it until I was satisfied with one take, which by the way, the one that I posted was the last take that I did. And yeah, I feel like that's what it means becoming the person that has that before technically having it. That's how things will start to fall into your lap. If you start acting like you already have it, and again, seriously, the best way to do this is to just think, whenever you're gonna do something, just go on and think, what would my higher self do? What would the person who has this do? That's the answer. Or for example, today, I had planned to film this video because it has to go up in 2 days. There was a point where I got like really, yeah, okay. There was a point where I got not tired, but I was like watching YouTube, I was drinking my coffee and I was like, I don't really feel like setting up the camera right now and film. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoy filming. I really enjoy working on my craft, but we've all been there where even if you enjoy doing something, you're just lazy to do it and you can actually fall into procrastination. And I just got up, I'm not thinking, I'm just doing, I'm not thinking. I basically stopped thinking about, oh, I have to do this, oh, I have to do that. No, I just went, okay, I promised myself I'm gonna film this, and also I have to film this today because I'm not gonna have time tomorrow, and by Wednesday the video has to go up. So I know what I have to do, I know what my higher self would do, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And trust me, I cannot stress this enough, when you start thinking this way and your desires start to align with your actions, that's when you're gonna start seeing movement. People tend to say like, oh, it's luck, it's whatever. It's really not. Yes, you can kind of say that luck plays its part into it, but genuinely, I think it's mostly the people who push through and who actually believe in themselves and show up every single day. If you do that, you're gonna make it. It doesn't matter what your dream is, you're just gonna make it as long as you keep showing up. The reason why I was so stuck for so many years, for my whole life until now, is because I kept trying to make everything so perfect. I was like, it's either perfect or I'm not doing it. And don't get me wrong, it's okay to be a perfectionist. I'm a huge perfectionist myself, but it's not good to be a perfectionist. Hold on, because I'm looking for one specific. Oh, it's here. It's okay to be a perfectionist, but to a certain degree. Because listen, the only thing you can't do is stopping. You can slow down, you can have your ups and downs, and it's okay to remind yourself that if there's a day when you can only give your 1%, if you gave your 1% that day, you gave your 100%. So instead of stopping because, oh, this is not good enough, oh, this is not perfect enough, no, you just go on and you keep going and you do what you have to do. Because the funniest part of this whole thing is that most of the times we genuinely know what we have to do to get where we want to be. We're just either too scared, we try to make it too perfect, I don't know. We just waste so much time. And I'm saying this out of experience. Like, I'm not trying to blame anyone of doing this. I myself spent all my life doing this. And I just got so tired. I was like, not anymore. I was like, okay, for my whole life, I always knew, who do I want to become? An artist. Perfect. Why do I want that? Because I want to heal people with my music, and this is what makes me the happiest. And I never feel drained when I'm working on my craft. This is the only thing that doesn't make me feel drained. And I was like, okay, then what do I have to do? I have to do this, and that. Perfect. One step at a time, one day at a time, every single day. Let's put a little bit of work into it. I saw this quote the other day that I keep reminding myself of, which was something like, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. You know what I'm trying to say with this? Seriously, we sometimes can tend to strive for so much perfection when, I kid you not, the only thing we have to do is start. And I'm telling you this because I think that's where that's the hardest part. Starting can genuinely be the hardest part, because once you start moving and you can actually get into the flow of it. But sometimes starting can just be so stressful because we don't know how to, or we just feel overwhelmed. And I feel like that's manifestation like 101. Starting, moving, not stopping, and you just keep going. Okay, so it's the next day. Here we have my amazing, beautiful, perfect best friend.
I love you.
Thank you. Love you too. So the thing is, I have finished my vision board, and while I'm talking, she is basically working overtime to prepare our girls' trip for the summer. She's...
No.
So I finished my vision board and I think it turned out pretty good. I really like how it looks. And I also have proof that vision boards work like every single fucking time. So let me show you the end result. Look at this. Hello? This looks so good. Genuinely, I think it looks really cool. What do you think?
No, it's so perfect.
Let me explain a little bit, because I told you guys when I was making it that I was gonna explain to you a little bit more what's in here. So as I said, I tried to divide it by sections, but some of the spots were kind of empty, so I just started like putting all the pictures that I had left all over the place. Up here, we have my dream collaborations. This is Rose, this is Conan Gray, and these are the TXT members, which it's pretty clear. Hold on, can you show? Can you? Oh my god. There you go. That's my dream collaboration over there. Then we have some studio pictures right here. We have also my dream brands to be an ambassador of. YSL has been like my favorite luxury brand for so long. She knows this about me. I've been talking about YSL for so long. Then we have just random pictures. This is the Tonight show by Jimmy Fallon and, you know, the Universal Music Group studios and stuff like that. Here at the right bottom of this whole thing, thing. We have my dream stadiums, which I mean mainly the Palau Sant Jordi. I mentioned this in my 50 things about me video, and it's like my dream stadium. It's not the biggest one because the Wembley and the MetLife Stadium, for example, are much bigger, but with the Palau Sant Jordi I have like such beautiful memories, and it's such a special and kind of like sacred place to me. So it's definitely my dream stadium to sell out in the future. Then we also have just random pictures of concerts, the emirs, the mic, and stuff like that. My dream festivals, of course, we have Coachella, pretty basic, and I think most people would say this, but I had to add it in here. And then Lollapalooza, of course. And then we have the instruments, we have a piano here, and we have a guitar. As I said before, did you guys remember when I told you that vision boards work every single time? So I made this, and my mom surprised me right after making the vision board. Trust me, I had no idea this was coming. I had no clue. Hold on a second. You guys can guess what this is, right? Can we... Hold on. Hello? This was literally gifted to me right after making the vision board, and I had no clue this was coming. Like, she can tell you, I've been talking about a guitar for so long, and out of the blue, I was like, girl, check my Instagram because I have something to show you. Vision fucking board. And then we just have, you know, the Billboard charts, Grammys, and yeah, this is pretty much the whole vision board. Also, there is something else in the vision board that has come true. Literally, I feel like just slightly after I finished it, but I can't talk about it yet, but something of here is happening tomorrow. That's genuinely insane. Like, how did I make this? And in like 24 hours, I got 2 things out of here. And I can promise you, there's no reason why I would be lying about this. I had no clue these things were gonna come to me. The guitar, out of the blue. The other thing, out of the blue. And so yeah, this was pretty much my vision board making video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys had so much fun with this video. And I'm very thankful for everyone who has watched this video. And I'm very, very, very excited for the content that's coming up in the next couple of weeks, because there's gonna be a lot of new things, a lot of exciting projects that I'm starting to work on. So please look forward for everything that I'm going to be posting. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, to like, to comment, to share, and those things, and also to follow me on my other socials, which are going to be somewhere over the screen. And with this said, see you guys next time. Bye bye.